Now, live, this is Fox Toledo Breaking News.
We interrupt Judge Alex for an update on that standoff situation in West Toledo. It's been going on since a little after 11 today. A man, for a while, had his wife holed up in a senior living facility. He let her go earlier. Now an update.
Yeah, we might have an end to this entire situation altogether. Let's go live now to Michelle Zepeda, who is live outside where that situation is unfolding. Michelle?
Well, we are being told that Michael is in police custody. Unsure of exactly how that happened, but as you can see right now, Police Chief Mike Navarre is coming out and he is going to address the media on exactly what happened. But that is being confirmed by a reporter, Barrett Andrews, who actually saw Michael go into custody. Now we're going to go into a live press conference right now where the chief is going to address us. So if you follow over here, we're going to ask exactly what happened with the chief.
The suspect surrendered without incident at about 5:20 p.m. He is in our custody right now. He will be taken downtown, where he will be interrogated by detectives if he so chooses to talk to detectives, and he'll be booked into Lucas County Jail. He'll face a variety of felony charges: felonious assault, kidnapping, multiple counts. He'll face a judge tomorrow morning for arraignment. He did release his estranged wife, Barb, at around 5 p.m. Without incident. She is with her children right now. She did sustain a head injury, having been struck with a crowbar. It wasn't a serious injury. She was treated at the scene by paramedics.
Chief, can you tell us how this came to a resolution? What happened when you took him into custody?
Well, it took nearly 6 hours, but just some very skilled work by some hostage negotiators. Deputy Sheriff Bill Talbot from Lucas County and officers Bruce Kramer and Barb Jackson from the Toledo Police Department. They've been with it from the beginning, and they kept that conversation going, and they talked to him, and they convinced him that the best thing for him to do was to release her and not harm her and not harm himself. And in both counts, it was very successful.
What do you think the final straw was?
Well, there was a lot of communication. He obviously has some marital problems, and they talked him through some of those issues. And I can't really get into a lot of the specifics.
Can you tell us why she came out in a bathrobe?
I do not know why she came out in a bathrobe.
What was her emotional state when she came out of that apartment?
She was very mentally distraught.
And what's his emotional state right now?
Physically, he's okay. I didn't see any visible signs of injury. Mentally, he certainly has some issues.
Were there threats of violence, Chief?
Yes.
To himself or to others?
To both himself and to his wife.
What happened to her in that apartment?
Until we've had a chance to talk to her at length, we really can't tell you for sure what happened. I don't know what happened to her. But she's being interviewed right now by detectives. We let her spend some time with her children to get herself composed, and the detectives will debrief her, and we'll do the same with him.
Was the SWAT team prepared to go in?
Oh yeah, SWAT team's been prepared to go since shortly after this began at 11:30 this morning. They've been stationed right outside the apartment door, ready to go at a second's notice.
What was the talk regarding his gun and him coming out? Where is his gun now?
Well, he put his gun down, and he came out with his hands in the air as he was instructed to do. And the gun is in the apartment, and our SIU detectives are in the apartment now going over the evidence. The SWAT team went in, cleared the apartment to make sure there was no one in there, and then they exited, and the SIU detectives are in there right now.
What kind of weapon was it, please?
I don't know what kind of weapon it is.
Was it loaded?
I can't answer that right now.
How relieved are you that this is done?
Well, I'm always happy that there's a successful resolution. I'm happy that she wasn't hurt. I'm happy that he wasn't hurt, and certainly very happy that none of my officers were hurt.
This is the second time this happened. Second time involving a gun. He got out on a $25,000 cash bond. We've seen it time and time again with domestic violence. Are we going to see him on the street again?
Well, I certainly hope the judge tomorrow that sets his bond takes notice of that.
Chief, what victim services are being provided right now to the family of that?
We have a psychiatrist that's in there talking to the family, and the children were pretty distraught, but they'll be taken care of.
Do we have any idea what sparked this incident today? Was it something in particular?
I don't know what sparked it today, but this has been a marital problem that's been going on for several weeks. The last incident occurred, I believe, on March the 10th, about 6 weeks ago.
During your negotiations, was he apologetic? Did he cry? Did he talk about family, anything?
All of the above. He did a lot of crying, and he talked a lot about his family and his children.
Can you tell us what kind of man this is? Does he have an extensive criminal background?
I've been told that he has no criminal history and that he was a very successful businessman, and that success apparently didn't do too well when the economy went bad. So I don't know if that had any impact at all on his actions today or not.
Did you 4 children or 3?
I was told 4 children. One was a 6-week-old baby.
6 weeks or 6 months?
I was told 6 weeks, so I'm not sure what the correct answer is.
Chief, can you give us the name spellings?
300. I can do that later.
At any point, did he speak with anybody besides the hostage negotiators? Family, friends?
No, I don't believe so. Just those 3 individuals. Mainly Bill Talbot, Sergeant Talbot from the county. He did ask for him. So we brought him out to the scene immediately. And he assisted our 2 hostage negotiators. So they worked together as a team, and it worked out very well.
Was there a point in time you thought it would end even sooner?
No, I never thought it would end sooner. In fact, I thought for a while there that we were going to be here all night.
Why is that? He just wouldn't give in?
It just appeared that he was ready to hold us off for quite a long period of time.
Chief, if this were to happen on May 3rd or May 4th, would you have had the resources to handle the situation as you did today?
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
Kept the rest of the city covered?
As best as we can. Thank you very much.
Okay, as you heard, Police Chief Mike Navarre just tell us that Michael Swiergos is in custody. There was no violence, anything that happened. He came out on his own accord after negotiators talked him out of the apartment that he was in at the senior living facility. His wife is doing fine as well. She was let go just minutes before Michael decided to surrender. She did sustain a head injury after Michael allegedly assaulted her with a crowbar during the hostage situation. But again, everything is resolved. Michael is in custody and he is facing several felony charges. That's what the chief said. He is going to the Lucas County Jail tonight.
Michelle, did you see the SWAT team at all move right before he was taken into custody, or was everything pretty calm out there?
You know, we're at the front of this facility. It's a very large area. Our Barrett Andrews is a reporter. He was in the back and actually saw the SWAT team move in. I guess they had shields. I did see several rifles throughout the day when I was in that back area. But again, it's in the back of the facility. It's something that's hard for us to see from this area.
Certainly we heard a sense of relief there from Police Chief Mike Navarre that this is all over and that no one ended up hurt other than a very minor injury to the wife, Barbara. All right, thanks for that report, Michelle Zepeda.
Yeah, Chief Mike Navarre calling this a successful resolution today. It's been going on now for some 6 hours. We understand a head injury to Barbara, his wife. Michael Swiergos is in custody. It doesn't sound like any shots were fired from what Chief Navarre just said to us, so that is a positive ending to this thing. Swiergos will be in court tomorrow. Of course, he was in court a couple of weeks ago after an incident in Springfield Township, so we will see what the judge decides then.
Well, we will keep updating information on foxtoledo.com. We'll have more for you first at 10 tonight. And right now, we're going to return you to normal programming.